Ladies and gentlemen, the musically inclined and the historically curious, it is time to dive into the deep, intricate and richly woven tapestry of the madrigal form as it existed in manuscripts predating the Squascialupi Codex. To ignore this profound evolution is to forsake an understanding of how a significant and transformative art form came to be, nestled within the broader context of a Renaissance that breathed life back into the moribund carcass of European culture. The madrigal, as we shall see, did not emerge fully formed like Athena from the brow of Zeus. It is a product of incremental innovation, a confluence of poetic ambition, and the relentless quest for harmonic complexity that defined much of pre-Renaissance and early Renaissance Italy. To appreciate this journey, we must cast our scholarly net wide, examining not just the celebrated Squascialupi Codex, but the lesser-known yet equally important manuscripts that laid the groundwork for what would become one of the most beloved forms of secular vocal music. The late medieval period was characterized by a gradual but undeniable shift away from the rigid and often stifling traditions of the church-dominated musical landscape. This period saw the rise of a more secular approach to art and culture, an approach that sought to explore the human experience in all its varied and often contradictory facets. The madrigal, with its roots in the 13th and 14th centuries, stands as a testament to this seismic cultural shift. One must begin with the Italian Trecento, or the 14th century, a period of remarkable artistic ferment. It was a time when the boundaries of musical expression were being pushed to their limits by composers who were not content to merely replicate the past, but were determined to forge new paths. This period produced manuscripts such as the Rossi Codex, a collection of secular polyphonic music that is invaluable to our understanding of the madrigal's early evolution. In the Rossi Codex, we find the nascent stages of the madrigal, a form that was beginning to break free from the monophonic shackles of earlier secular songs. The composers of this period, including figures like Jacopo da Bologna and Giovanni da Firenze, were pioneers in their own right, experimenting with polyphony and counterpoint in ways that had previously been the exclusive domain of sacred music. Their works, often written for 2 or 3 voices, exhibit a daring complexity that speaks to their innovative spirit. One cannot discuss the evolution of the madrigal without acknowledging the towering figure of Francesco Landini. This blind composer and organist, whose works are preserved in the Squascialupi Codex, represents a pinnacle of early madrigal composition. Landini's madrigals are characterized by their lyrical beauty, their intricate melodic lines, and their sophisticated harmonic structures. Yet it is crucial to recognize that Landini did not emerge in a vacuum. His work is the culmination of decades of experimentation and refinement by his predecessors. To delve deeper into the pre-Squascialupi manuscripts is to uncover a wealth of musical and textual treasures. The London manuscript, ad MS 29987, for example, offers a fascinating glimpse into the madrigal's early development. This manuscript, like the Rossi Codex, showcases the increasing sophistication of musical notation during the 14th century. The transition from pneumatic to mensural notation allowed composers to achieve greater rhythmic precision and complexity, enabling them to explore more elaborate polyphonic textures. The textual and poetic dimensions of the madrigal form are equally important to its evolution. The 14th century was a golden age of Italian poetry, with figures like Petrarch and Boccaccio elevating the vernacular to new heights of literary sophistication. Their works provided rich material for composers who sought to reflect the nuances of the poetry in their musical settings. The interplay between text and music became a defining feature of the madrigal, with composers striving to create works that were both expressive and structurally innovative. In examining the manuscripts that precede the Squascialupi Codex, one must also consider the broader cultural and intellectual currents of the time. The late medieval period was a time of profound transformation, marked by the rediscovery of classical antiquity and the rise of humanism. This intellectual movement emphasized the value of individual expression and the pursuit of knowledge, ideals that found their way into the madrigal's evolving form. The Squascialupi Codex itself, a monumental collection of early 15th century Italian music, stands as a testament to the madrigal's enduring appeal. Yet it is crucial to recognize that this codex represents only the tip of the iceberg. The madrigal's roots extend deep into the manuscripts of the 13th and 14th centuries, where the seeds of this remarkable art form were first sown. So, dear readers, the evolution of the madrigal form in manuscripts preceding the Sforzialupi Codex is a story of innovation, experimentation, and relentless pursuit of artistic excellence. It is a story that encapsulates the broader cultural and intellectual currents of the late medieval and early Renaissance periods. As we reflect on this journey, let us celebrate the madrigal's enduring legacy, recognizing that its evolution is a testament to our own capacity for growth and transformation. Let us continue to seek out the sublime in our own endeavors, ever mindful of the rich legacy that has been handed down to us through the ages.